here from Shadow to Sacred is Sex in the Raw presents, and it is sponsored by Mind Your Mental. We have the power of the P panel. Yes, and I'm your host, Yolanda Renee, your spiritual clinical kink conscious counselor and self-awareness coach, also your guide to satisfy. And I am about to bring on all of these dynamic women so they can introduce themselves. And we're going to get all up into the juiciness. I mean, it and already got started. Okay, just want to let y'all know we are going to have an amazing time, and we're going to get right on into it. First up, I'm going to bring her to the microphone and to the video. We're going to bring Miss Martine. Come on through, Miss Lady. She's like, ooh, yes, hey. Go ahead and introduce yourself, love. Uh-oh, what's going on? I can't hear you. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. My name is Marty, Cadet. I'm a social media content coach. I help my clients gain visibility organically on social media. Finally, get away from the frustration of being on social media. And so that's my jam. That's what I do. I love digital marketing, and that's me.
Yay, that is amazing. Thank you, Martine. We're going to bring the next one up. We have Miss OTT. Come through, Miss Lady. Yes,
What's
hey.
up? What's up? Hello, everyone. My name is ITT Walk by Right, affectionately known to many as just TT. I am the founder of the small community of powerful and just amazing damn women all over the world. It's nothing but 46 of us. But I work with individuals and I teach first-time female entrepreneurs how to keep their life balanced, both personally and professionally. So we do all the things there, but that is who I am. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm happy to be here.
Yes, thank you, Miss TT. Yes, and who we got up next? We have Miss Camille Talicia coming to the mic and the camera. Hey, girl, hey.
Hello. Greetings, everyone. My name is Camille Talicia. I am the intentional goddess. I do all things that support women, but especially I am a transformational success coach. So I really love supporting women entrepreneurs in evolving and thriving inside of their lives and their businesses. I also teach human design and do coaching with that. But most importantly, I'm here for the women, the goddesses.
Yes. Yes, for the ladies. Yes, thank you so much, Camille. Next, we have coming up Miss J. Murphy to the microphone and to the camera. Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, everybody. I am Jay from Becoming Jay. I am a body positive health and wellness coach. So I help women that are 150 pounds or more overweight learn how to modify exercise to fit their bodies so that they can reach their goals, whatever they might be, without the shame of diet culture and just the guilt and grief and all the things that we know come along with all the diet culture. And I am the host of the Confidently Courageous with Jay podcast and Dear Skinny Friend Live.
Yes, so much juiciness. I love it. Okay, all right. And next up, we have Miss Monica Wisdom. Come through. Yes, hey. Mm-mm-mm. Can you hear us, love? There you go. Hey. Uh-oh.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Awesome. I am Monica Wisdom of BlackWomenAmplified.com. We are the ultimate empowerment zone for Black women. And we are expanding out into Black Women Activate. We help Black women tap into their power, purpose, vision through visioning, telling, and entrepreneurship. And they can tap into that at activate.blackwomen.com to get more information. So I'm excited to be here with you ladies, and I can't wait to get into this conversation.
Yes, dope. All right, so the point of this conversation is that I've been having conversations with you ladies, some of my clients, and everything else. And what I've noticed is that when it comes to women of color, especially Black women, we out here struggling, struggle love, relationships, and all this other stuff. And there hasn't been, oh, wait, hold on. We got somebody else. There we go. Hold on, y'all. We got one more we need to introduce y'all to. Hold on. Wait a minute. We going to put some Stacy in it. Okay, hold on. Come to
What would it be like without me?
Exactly.
Right. So, y'all, hey, everybody out there in let's see, online land. I am the operator connecting small business owners to the resources that they need in order to get seen, get heard, and guess what? Get paid. We do most of that through putting people in front of their ideal audience, increasing their book of business, or generating additional streams of revenue. I am a meetup maximizer, having a great time over on Clubhouse, but you can find me in these Facebook streets as well. You can find me at the operator with a number 8, and we're going to connect you to all kinds of today.
I love it. All right. So, hold on. I'm looking here. Hold on. There we go. All right. So we're going to get all into it. What I really want to talk about, so let me cut to the chase. What I want is for Black women to stop living a sacrificial lamb ass life. Point blank, period. I want us to be in a place where we are in our power, in our femininity, feeling good and satisfied 360 degrees. So I want us to have a conversation about what has our process looked like. You know, where have we been? Where are we now? How are we feeling in our femininity, in our womanhood, being bosses in our business? What has that journey looked like? So those who are listening can get an understanding of how they can be where we are, or shit, learn from our stories and get further along than we might be at the moment. So my first question is, what was your example of womanhood? Like when you think about back when you were shorties, who did you see or what did you see and what was your example of womanhood? Now, I don't typically do the round robin, but it might be good to just pick people because we won't have any feedback. So OTT taking a sip. So we're gonna go to Martine. We're gonna go to you, honey. There we go. What has that been as far as your example of womanhood? What that look like?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't grow up with no exposure of being a woman and talking about all those things that we in my culture is kind of taboo, right? And so my exposure to womanhood came in very late in the years as I matured and became, my own woman. And I just learned to embrace who I was and just trial and error situations. And I was like, ooh, what's that? Okay. That's what that does. Kind of situation. I'm going to keep it 100. Like, I didn't grow up with my mama telling me, okay, this is what happens. This is what you need to embrace, kind of thing. Sorry, mommy, but it's true. So it's more or less when I got mature. Now I'm a mother of a teenager. It's a bit different, especially in the day and age that we live in. Everything is on TikTok, and you see, commercials are very explicit, some of them. And so I'm finding myself having to explain womanhood. I'm finding myself to engage, my children, both my daughter and my son, and asking them trigger questions. How do you feel? What's going on? Because of what's out there. But for me, it didn't happen till later on in my years of, getting older.
Yeah, same here. Same here. I didn't have a whole lot of examples either. So, but I'm going to save my story for last. We're going to get into it. So I'm just going to kind of pick a person. Come on, Jay. What was your example of womanhood? Let's see what you got.
You know what? It's interesting because in thinking about that, I didn't have a really strong example of femininity in the typical sense, the makeup and the dressing up and all of that. Like, that wasn't a thing with anybody in my immediate family. But when it came to sensuality and sexuality and being in tune with your body, I had a very strong example. My mom, she was that, and she taught me that from a very, very young age. I think I was 8 or 9 the first time I felt comfortable enough having a conversation with her about different feelings I was having, right? And what that looked like and what that meant, and, all of that. And when I was 13, she bought me my first vibrator when I came into my womanhood and after I had my first period. And it was a whole conversation. And so, my example of womanhood was really empowerment and owning who you were and the control that you had over your body and your experiences. So yeah, it's not traditional in any sense of the word, but definitely there.
Yes, I love it. I love the fact that you were empowered at such a young age to take ownership of your own pleasure. But we're gonna get more into that a little bit later. We're gonna put a little sticky note to the side for that one. Come on, Camille.
Um, yeah, this is such an interesting question because it seems like the easy answer would be, oh, well, my mom, I saw how to be a woman for my mom. And I guess in some regards I did. I got to see what it looks like to, care about your aesthetics and how to take care of your hair and to do makeup. Like I grew up, my mom was a Mary Kay consultant on the side. And she used to do our friends, family friends, like hair and things like that, the ladies. And so I saw that element of femininity and being a woman. But as I was kind of just thinking about this now, I was like, a lot of my conversations with my mom about womanhood were a lot about like what a woman isn't. Like a woman doesn't do this, and like women, a good woman or a nice woman or a girl, rather, like it's all of the, you don't wear these kind of clothes, you don't say this type of thing, you don't act this sort of way around people, all of you don't let people do da 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 da. So it was a lot of don'ts versus like, and this is how you embrace being a woman. This is how you celebrate your femininity. Like, and listen, I didn't even get close to any of the conversations Jay got to have with her mom. Like traditional Jamaican mother, very much like conservative, all of that sort of thing. So that was womanhood and femininity for me growing up. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah, I didn't get that conversation Jay had either, but yeah, she got a special situation going on. My oldest is turning 13 next week, so maybe that might be her little stocking for her birthday. Who knows? Come on
You
through.
know where to come.
What'd you say?
I said, you know where to come. I got you.
Exactly. She got the hookup. We're gonna talk about that too. Miss J Murphy with the hookup for the pleasure principle. Oh. Okay, anyway. Come on through, Stacy. What you got for us? Womanhood, what that look like for you?
Still waiting. Still waiting. I mean,
You said still waiting.
We're talking about a conversation, like seriously, no. There was no conversation. Let's talk about femininity. That was on TV. My mom worked 2 jobs, so she was a banker by day. So she had that cut lace straight. She slept, rollers every night, and she could go 2 days without, her hair was trained. Typical black and blue suits and, 3-inch heels. So that element of it, but that wouldn't be what I thought was femininity, and I wasn't a pink girl. Although I loved strawberry shortcake and holly hobby, I wasn't a pink girl. When it came to the Barbie stuff, I opted for the other colors. And like one Christmas I got the Barbie camper and I got the Evil Knievel, so it was that kind of, for me, I'm an only child, so I didn't have any sisters to influence any of that either. Went to Catholic school, so they weren't trying to tell us anything. And what they were trying to tell us was, about the anatomy per se, and then what not to do. High school was the first dabble in, girl, roll your skirt up. That's too long. And, unbutton your top button and all of that. And I didn't really deal in makeup because my mom didn't wear makeup. She might put on a translucent powder or a lip to go to a wedding or a funeral or a special occasion, but she wasn't a makeup. Everybody would always tell her, you're beautiful, you're pretty, without it. So that's what she, influenced me with. And I can say, I don't know. I never really had that. There are things and there are times that I have dressed up and, I'll dress up and I'm an extremist. I'm either in, athletic wear, the matching sweatsuit, the leggings and the top, or I have on, a suit, or I have on, lace stockings and heels and whatever else. So I don't know. I just, the influence was never there other than really TV and the people that I kind of saw around. So it was like, does that feel good? No. Would I wear that? No. Do I know about that? The birds and the bees? No. That was the nurse at the school office, that talked about that and other people's experiences that got me through that. So I am definitely one to learn through other people's experience. And I take that into consideration with most of the things that I do.
Yeah. I'm I did not get the bird. Well, you know what? I don't remember. My mom swear we had all type of conversations. I'm like, I don't recall. I don't recall. So if I don't recall, the shit didn't happen. So I don't know what you're talking about, mom, or whatever. Come on through, OTT.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Y'all know I'm from South Carolina. But I had all that shit. I had the birds and the bees. We were told to watch our moneymaker. We had to talk about, the right way to discard of your maxi pad. I mean, we just got taught all the shits. And my dad was there too, so he was a strong force as well, being, born and raised in Nigeria, West Africa. So my mom, originally from South Carolina, we had all the shits. I did all the shits. I wasn't even supposed to be cursing because I'm trying to get right. But anyway, so I did all of those things. We learned so much from everyone, not just the females, but, my dad even incorporated, chill out, you a girl, and then my mom, on the other hand, empty wagons make a lot of noise. And, we just had a ball. I'm thankful of my my childhood. We learned everything. Both parents, gourmet chefs. So, let me see. Okay, so my dad not on here. Listen, so I'm gonna make sure I'm not sharing this shit on my page because I don't feel like him today. He's from Africa. I love him. But he still think I'm 12. Anyway, But being that both my parents were gourmet chefs, they work extended hours of the day. So even though my mom taught us about how to take care of our money maker, still at the same time, I had a good damn time. And that's it. I'm not going any further. I'm not going.
Not right now, you ain't. Just hold on. What you sipping on? Yeah, drink a little bit more. We'll get back to you. Okay? All right. We'll get back to you. So now that's so funny because I think you all have heard me say that I did not enjoy being a female. I just thought it was like fucking a lot of work and sacrifice because my example, when I think about my mom, now she would get jazzy and stuff every now and then, but what I saw was her working and her making my dad's plate first. And I'm like, why are you making this motherfucker's plate first? Like, why? I don't understand. I don't understand why he get his plate first. And she never, I don't remember the conversation as to why the whole catering to your mate and your spouse. What I saw was you came last, right? When that's what I took away from it. You made your food last. You worked, you took care of the kids, and you came last. And I saw that not only did you go to work, but you also came home, you cooked, you took care of the kids, you cleaned. I'm like, this ain't what I want. Like, can I trade this in? Can I get a do-over? I did not enjoy womanhood based off my examples. And it took me a long time to get to a place where I'm just now really enjoying being a woman, getting the dress up, the femininity and being in that energy of femininity. And so it wasn't a good time for me. And with that being said, have y'all always enjoyed being a woman? And so we can ask that question. Have you always enjoyed being a woman? Okay, we already see Stacey over there nodding her head, so we're gonna go over there to you. Come on through. There you go.
Yeah, I did. I did. I think very early on, I remember I realized how persuasive we could be based on gender. So part of it was using that to be accepted out of things. So younger, with kids, with boys, and it's boys and girls. So if they're doing something, then you're able to say, oh, I don't do that. I'm a girl, But when I opted to, I could say, y'all may not think I can do that because I'm a girl, but I can. So I then used it, the older I got, I used it to empower myself against the guys and to say, oh, so you threw that football there. Okay, let me, so I used it that way. Then the next phase was where you start really realizing the separation of, and where the females that are really extreme, they were adorned for their bodies and for their nails and for how, their makeup and all of that. But if you could look good enough and then still be intelligent, you were in everywhere. You got in, with the girls, you got in with the guys, you got in with the teachers, So I walked that line for very long, but then when to fade in this way and to fade out, and then to slant this way and just to move out. So I've enjoyed it, although I didn't get all of the instructions, right? No manual, no guide, no any of that. But in watching, being able to be in that position, to be that way, to be nurturing, to have kids, that to me was a big deal. So being able to nurture them and to be an example, that's probably where I really started being the female, the woman, the showing up. My girls would say, well, why don't you wear this or wear that? And I'm like thinking, oh, that's a little bit too much to be an example for them. And I'm like, that's a woman. I am old enough, I can't act like I'm not old enough to do this, but I enjoy it. I enjoy the roles that I play are in and out. Most of them, feminine roles are because of being feminine, those typical places that you can get into or what you do. So I enjoy it. I enjoy what you can do with it, where you can go with it, and being the exception with it.
Being the exception. Yes. It seemed like I can't. Hold on. I can't have y'all on and me on at the same time, but y'all can all be on at the same time. Whatever. We're going to work with these tech issues. That's okay. So, Camille, because then I got another question about our idea of when we think about the term or the phrasing power of the P, what comes to mind? But first, before we get to that, so Camille, do you enjoy being a woman?
I was thinking about it. I was like, yeah, I think I've always pretty much enjoyed, being a girl, being a woman. Like, I like the dress up, like I like the pretty, I like the makeup, the jewelry, all of that stuff. On the flip side, I also really like sweatpants, no makeup, hair tied sweatpants, chilling with no makeup on. I also enjoy that too, but I've really always enjoyed the ability to kind of freely be in that feminine space. And then especially the more that I've embraced it as a woman, I think like we are freaking amazing. I was gonna curse, but I'm trying to get right, like OTT, right? Like, but like, I think that women are like, I would not trade anything. Like, I would never not want to be a woman, basically, in this lifetime. Like, I love our strength. I love our softness. I love our flexibility. I love our creativity, our ability to manifest, the way that we connect, the way that we emote. Like, I think we are amazing. I'm sorry, got excited. I really love being a woman. So yes. Long story short, only thing I would give back is maybe the menstrual cycles. Okay. I could do without
Right.
the cramps. Like, yeah,
That
please.
part.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. So, Miss TT, do you enjoy being a woman? I'm just asking. Hold on, let me take it. There you go.
Hell yeah.
Love TT.
I don't even see where I could be. I mean, I probably could do it, but I just love all the things, just like Camille was saying. I like tonight, I just threw the shit on my face. But 99.90% of the time, I'm in sweatpants. I like to be comfortable. I like to laugh and fall out. I'm the one that's the life of the party. And then I also have my times where I'm dainty. I grew up as I was a cheerleader, all through high school. I ran for Miss Homecoming Queen. I had a good time with a lot of people's sons, and it's just I wouldn't change it. I had a great time. I love being a woman. And I started loving becoming a woman even more when I had to get all my equipment taken out. So you mean I could wear white 365 days of the year? Listen, I love it now. Even better.
I love it. Because she said she had fun with a whole lot of who, what? Okay, I caught it. We're going to get into that too. Marty, come through. Do you enjoy being a woman? Do you enjoy being a woman? Where you at on here? There you go. Bam.
Yes, I absolutely do. I think for me, the moment that I truly enjoy being a woman, I have to tell you, is when I had my first child. Because I'm the baby in the family. I'm the youngest one out of three, and I did not have babies around me. Like, I'm the youngest, like the cousin. I'm the youngest, everything. So having my daughter just empowered me with everything in my body. Like, the hormones were raging, and I was like, I did that from that. Like, not only that was good, but this is crazy good. You know what I mean? Like, I was like just in awe. The process of giving birth just really, and then the whole part of breastfeeding and looking at the child, like, that part just empowered me and said, oh my God, I would not trade this for nothing. I love being a woman. I love every part of my body. I love what it could do. I love what it could do for me, and so, yeah. So I definitely enjoy being a woman.
Yes, I love it. She said, I got that from that, and both was good. Okay. I caught that. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. And Monica, welcome back. Welcome back. Right now, we are asking a question. Do you enjoy being a woman? So I'm going to take Jay, and then we're going to come through to you. Miss Jay, do you enjoy being a woman?
I do. I do. I had the unique experience of having a duality of examples. So I had one person that was very submissive and quiet and mild mannered and sweet and just quiet and in her feminine power, but in a very low key way. And then I had an example of another woman that was in my life that was complete and total opposite. And I saw how they both used it to their advantage, how they both benefited from it. And I walked the line some kind of way, kind of that in between, and was always the girl best friend that was unassuming enough but powerful enough. And it wasn't until I was in college when someone told me how powerful we were and how powerful of a gift it was to understand that balance. And what was said to me was, the moment that you realize, the moment you get it and you use it, you will have everything you want and you'll be unstoppable. You just have no idea what you have.
Yes.
And it's so true. It's so, so true. But yes, I enjoy every single part of it. And do I enjoy the cramps? No, but I always try and lean into it and be like, you know what? This is the power of my body. This is the power of my body doing what it does and getting rid of the things that don't serve it. And so I'm going to find some type of good in this, even this uncomfortable phase. But yeah, I absolutely love it.
I love that. I love that. She said, I'm leaning into it. This don't feel good, but I'm going to find a silver lining. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. All right. Miss Monica, if you are back, do you enjoy being a woman? Miss Monica, come on to the microphone. Let me see if I can find you. Make sure you off mute. Hold on. Bam. There you go. Can you hear us?
Hi, you know what I do now? I'll just say that. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Yes.
Hello?
We can hear you.
Hello?
We can hear you. Mm-hmm. Can you see us? We can hear you. No.
Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, well, we can hear you. So I love the fact that, so I feel like the eyeball out, like no one else. I'm the only one that enjoyed this shit. Like, y'all like it? Ah, okay. I wanted to be a boy for as long as I can freaking remember. I'm like, being a female sucks. I thought girls was boring. I'm like, I'm not hanging with the girls growing up. Like, y'all, all y'all do is kiki and gossip. The guys be chilling. We be playing basketball. Y'all lame. So I thought females were just extra lame and boring. And like Monica said, I do now. I do now. I do now. Yeah. So can't hear. Okay. She said she can't hear anything. All right. It's okay, Monica. At least we tried. It's all good. It's all good.
Okay, you can hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Okay.
There we
Better?
go. Yay! Yes. Can you hear us, Monica? Took them headphones off. Can you hear us? Yes? Maybe so? Okay. Well, we'll come back. Hit us in the chat when you can hear us. We'll come back to you. But I wanted to ask this question as we were talking about, because someone mentioned the power. So when you hear the idea or the phrasing, the power of the P, like what comes to mind? Like what do you really think when you hear that phrase, the power of the P? Let's go to Miss TT. What does that phrase mean to you? I'm curious, Miss TT.
I can say it out loud.
Of course you can. Hell yeah. The power. Do you want me to say it first? You want me to say it first? Or you got it? Come on.
I know.
honestly thought
I was around boys a lot. My mom passed at 13, so I was raised around boy cousins, boy brothers, and all the things. So I think I took on a more. I took on more of a guy persona. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's just delayed. I don't know what's going on over there. It's just delayed.
I can hear you.
You say you can't hear us? Okay. Okay. We're going to come back, Monica, okay? All right. All right. Go ahead, OTT. What were you saying?
Oh, damn, you was talking to me. Okay, 'cause I was sitting here trying to figure it out. Because, I'm going to stop drinking. After the night, I'm going to get back. Right. I'm going to just go back. If y'all on Facebook, y'all notice I've been working on the weight and I kind of went from the 7 days of drinking to like 6.5 days. And it's just, I'm just off balance. What was the question? What was the damn question? The power of the what now? Because I done lost my whole train of thought. I'm gonna grow up next year. This is too much. Okay. You asked about the P word. I thought it was pussy.
It is.
Okay. Well, shit. Y'all come back to me later.
You are so fucking funny. honey, you're a whole damn fool. The question was, when you think of the phrase, the power of the P, the power of the pussy, I'll say it, okay? What does that mean to you? When you think about that, what does that mean? And so, no, we're going to stay with you, TT. Come through. You was ready. Come on. You got it. Come on.
Okay. Well, I think it's just a universal power. And, you know, my mom is she's downstairs, she's probably listening, but she is so strong within the woman that she is. You know, she introduced crystals and sage and meditation and all of this great stuff. You know, we talk about everything from going to do yoni steams to just having intimate conversations about the power that's already within us. And, you know, even my grandmother always used to say when I used to go back to college, she was like, watch your money maker. And so it just lets you know, as we already know, money moves this world, whether we want to believe it or not. It's a vibration. I love all things vibrations, and that vibrates a lot for me. I don't know about y'all, but mine vibrate all the time. And there's not even no batteries in there. But the thing is, I know the power that I possess. Y'all stop laughing at me. I'm trying to be serious here. This is serious. We're having a real talk here. Okay, wait a minute. So it's like the overall power. You know, I don't even think when I was younger, you know, I could, you know, just hump all night, bunny rabbit. But now it's a power that strengthens everything. You know, it helps me stay in alignment. You know, I don't always have to have sex. I love sex, especially when I was 19, 18. 17, 16, 14, you know, around that time. But now, today, I understand that it's powerful. You know, you can squeeze those muscles, you can grip on the things. It's a mental thing. It's a vibration. Don't y'all agree with me? Stop.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna stop drinking. I'm gonna just let me sober up. No, I'm gonna eat these crackers. Don't ask me nothing else till I finish this cracker. I need to sober up a little bit.
We'll be back to you, TT. Come on, Miss Intentional Goddess, Sex Magic. You know, Sacral Yanni Poppin'. What is your idea?
Oh, TT got me about to tap out. I'm about to just say I wasn't ready for the panel. I wasn't prepared for the panel on today.
Oh, shit.
I mean, you know, from the moment you told me the name of this panel, I was like singing that song, The Power of the P-U-S-S-Y. Y'all remember that song? I don't even remember who sings it. I just remember that part. But, like, I feel like men try to flex on us like our stuff ain't powerful. Like, these are the things that have started wars, okay? We those of us who choose to, we create life from these wombs. You know what I'm saying? We have the opportunity to pleasure and create life at the same time. Come on, man. Like it's so powerful as an actual organ. And then just the energy of being a woman who embraces her sexuality, her sensuality, her femininity. We can move mountains with that shit. Like we create magic literally with our yonis, with our wombs, with our vaginas, whatever you call it. The poom poom is what I usually call it. We literally can create magic with this stuff, especially when we are intentional. And when we are honoring it. And so, I mean, I listen, I already told y'all I love all things being a woman. That includes the lady poom. Yes, I'm complete.
You complete. Okay, Clubhouse. I'm done speaking. Okay. Martin, come through. When you think of that phrase, what comes to you? That was the whole point.
World domination. Is there anything else to say after everything that's been said? Listen, I agree and I co-sign and I concur with everything everybody else has said. And I love OTT that your grandmother used to say, talk about protecting your moneymaker, because I was always told, if you have a pussy, you have no reason to be broke. But it's true. So yeah, world domination. Listen, we run it, and it takes us standing in that power and recognizing that power to understand, but yeah, I co-sign everything everybody else said. I'm done.
What about you, Martine? What you co-sign too? What you got?
I second that for sure. Yes, for sure. Everything that's said. I mean, I know for me, it's built my confidence. It gives you respect. It gives you what I want. I like this is it's my driver. It gives it all. Like I embrace it. I love it, and I wouldn't trade it for no other organ.
No take backsies. I'm gonna keep this one. Thank you. What about you, Miss Operator? The power of the what you think? Oh wait, hold on. Make sure. Hold on.
I got you. So yeah, it's the best way to operate. It's the best way to operate for sure. Yeah. So you operate right. You bring life. That was wonderful. 3 times over. Marvelous. So I can help add to the population to keep the world going. That's fine. But all the other things. So yeah, the moneymaker. Yeah, that was the moneymaker. Yeah, the moneymaker. The maintain the money, the get the other stuff in the household, the not have to do some things sometimes because you can substitute an activity for other things that you were asked to do, and you can say if you deliver that, the weight is more than gold. So the P and then gold, and you just see that the weight of it is phenomenal. And then it's also used for withholding. So yeah, it's you can control some things like that. If things are not going the way that you want them to, or the way that you expect them to, that can be some. And I know that's like, you're not supposed to do that, but there are things that other people withhold all the time. So it's a matter of the weight of that, yeah. And then when you aren't married, right? When you're not married and not in a relationship, the power to leverage it, to use it with other people, then it's, look, y'all are killing me. Y'all are killing me. I'm the operator and I'm supposed to stay maintained here, right? While everything else is going on in chaos, I'm supposed to be able to stay focused, not look at the faces. Monica is there, very stern. She is holding. I feel bad, like I can't hold it together like Monica can, and y'all rolling to the floor, faces to the ground. Just for Martine, and Martine, for Martine to be rolling.
Look, y'all, the comments in the background just
no, it's cool because that's what happens though. That's the underground, right? That's the underground. That's the whole thing. You need to put an SOS out to your girl to get help. You need to put an SOS out. Look, I'm trying to stay with him. He over here. Can you please come and tell me it's time to go? Because I'm not going. And he keeps, or the girlfriend you even have come up and she puts her arm around me. You ready to go, babe? And he like, oh, it's like that. And you just hoping he doesn't say, y'all can both come, because that happens sometimes too. So, I mean, wait. What you say? When you try to play it off to act like you're with the girl so that you can get rid of a guy, and then the guy is like, oh, it's 2 of y'all in it like that? Let's go. I can take both of y'all. We can both go to the hotel. We can both roll out. I can drop both of y'all off. But That's that is, come on. See, Jay is kind of batting her eyes because she knows it's happened before. She knows it's look. She didn't clutch her pearls. She clutched her chest, right? She didn't clutch her pearls, because y'all know it happens. Y'all know it happens. But I have to give a shout out to OTT with South Carolina, and if we can let her answer, where in South Carolina are you? Where in South Carolina are you?
I'm in Orangeburg, South Carolina.
Orangeburg?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm originally from Georgetown. I'm by the water.
Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I just had to get that in so I can hear y'all. We're trying to connect and collaborate so that we can, do that outside of here while y'all are laughing and stuff. I'm trying to still keep life going on. But look, I needed that Orangeburg Connect for my daughter. Yeah, she graduated with Claflin, and yep. So, and yeah.
That's a really great college.
It is.
My sister there went to South Carolina State.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll tell you later, but like they always said that the ones that went to South Carolina State were the fast ones.
That's what they said. They just said that, because I can tell you she was running out the back fence over to SCSU. So, and look, we talking about the power of.
Mm-hmm.
The power of. Mm-hmm. Girl, them schools are back to back, y'all. Back to back schools. And so the crossing over that happened over there on the basis of the power of, yeah.
You already know.
Yeah.
Well,
back to you.
Y'all, this is just all y'all say ain't no feedback on your end, but it sounds crazy on my end. So I'm gonna unmute everybody once I get that topic. So with that being said, because one of the things I wanted us to do as Black women is be done with this sacrificial lamb ass life. So when thinking about that, in what areas of your life do you feel like you were the sacrificial lamb and it is so over for that bullshit? We are no longer sacrificing ourselves right now for anybody. That means kids, man, friends, a damn job, whatever. We are no longer sacrificing our pleasure and our joy because we were programmed that that's what the fuck we're supposed to do with this cake. Dun, 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 dun. No, that's dead. So sacrificial life, done with. Where have you cut that out? And so we're going to go to Miss Monica. You back. Let's see. Can we get you on? Can we get you on? Bam. Hey, Miss Monica. Can you hear us? You got us? We like, come on. Yes, no? No. It still ain't working? No. Okay. We've been trying, Miss Monica. I think you still delayed. Okay. Well, we'll come back to you. All right. So let me see you. I'm gonna ask OTT because your answers be funny as fuck. So we're going. So Miss TT, where have you been a sacrificial lamb, and where are you done with that shit?
Honestly, and I don't know if this is the edible or anything, but honestly, it's like when I thought about it the other night when I was sitting in the backyard and I was doing some other stuff in the backyard, like one time I used to regret everything. What happened, Monica? You been in the backyard? What's going on? I see you going like this right here. You don't confuse me now. And I got all this. I'm not
muted now?
Oh, yeah, shit.
Am I unmuted now?
Yeah, you're unmuted. Can you hear us?
I hear me.
You're so damn dumb.
I know, and I forgot the damn question. So go ahead, y'all talk. Y'all pass me by. Shit.
Oh, shit. Oh, Monica, you for whatever reason you delayed, so it's like we ask the question and you come in like 3 minutes later to answer the question. It'd be fucking us up. We be trying to follow. It ain't working out. It's not working out. TT gets confused. That's why I put you on. That's why you was on mute because I didn't think you was coming through. It ain't working out, Miss Monica. So I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna let OTT get herself together. We're gonna ask Jay. We're gonna just take it to Jay. Come through, Jay. You remember the question? Hold on, I gotta take you off mute. Hold on. There you go.
Oh, y'all. Oh my goodness. Like real tears. Uh, you know what? It's
We need this for real. Oh my god.
definitely needed. It's you know what? It's putting everybody else first. And that's it. I those boundaries. And making adults be adults. And just not being afraid to say this is not working for me, this doesn't feel comfortable for me, I don't want to do this, I'm not going to do this, without explanation. That's it. Like, I'm at that point, and it took a long time to get there. And so now when I show up, and because I am admittedly the extra friend. Like, I'm very extra. I do a whole. Why are you shaking your head, Stacy? Why are you shaking your head? That's the second time you've called me out tonight. Listen.
You got something to say?
I think he does. You got something to say? No, but I am the extra friend. I go above and beyond. That's just who I am. But so now when I show up and I do that, it's out of actually wanting to do it and not out of feeling obligated or feeling like I have to be the one. Nobody else is going to step up and do it. Whatever, what have you. It got me in some shit for a long time, and not taking care of myself and not being there for myself. So that's what I call bullshit on. No more time for it.
Yes, I love that. Done with that. Boundaries. And it's so funny when it comes to boundaries because we get afraid to implement boundaries because we're afraid of how people are going to react to them. Because once you set up some new boundaries, shit you used to do, and then you start doing something different, you changing, you acting different. Some, you know what I mean? What the fuck going on? Like,
I sure am, because I am different. That's okay.
That part.
I hope I am. That's all
that
right.
That part, yes, I love it. So, TT, you remember the question? You remember what we were talking about? Hold on. Where you done being a sacrificial lamb in your fucking life? It's over for that. Where you at with that?
Oh yeah, I was talking about the backyard shit, so I kind of forgot all of that. Some of that. Hold on.
Okay,
I kind of think I had a good time. Like if I say that, I just want to get rid of the laundry and people to step up and help me and identify that I'm a strong. Like I would be lying. I had a good fucking time. I mean, I'm trying to find something like that'll make the audience cry, but I laugh every fucking day. I mean, I've had a lot of fucked up moments, but did I have some really, really great shit happen to me? Like that overweighs everything. So I think that the worst thing I can say is maybe bumping my damn toe the other day on the edge of the bed, that wood part right there, because I'm upstairs in my room. But no, I don't regret shit. I don't. You said super something offering, like for the church. I don't got none of that. I like it all. The older I get, I appreciate this shit. I don't know if it's this. I don't know if this is the new 40s. I'm gonna be 42 this year, I think. But I know I was born in 1979. But I like all the shit now. I'm glad I got 2 kids. One is 22. I think he's 22 or 23, something like that. And then the youngest one is 10. I had a good time making them. Yeah, I was drunk when I made that 10-year-old. I don't even drink brown liquor no more. It has to be like clear, especially after the stomach pump, when I had to get my stomach pump at Georgetown Memorial Hospital.
What?
I don't regret none of that shit. I'm still here. I'm here. What about that? Mm-hmm. No sacrifices.
I'm with you, OTT. I have one of those drunk babies too.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Now that I think about it, so my twins were made from my dirty 30. Dirty 30. Came back from vacation, and I told myself if I did not have another baby by 30, I wouldn't have any motherfucking kids. I was done. I come back from vacation and bam. God damn it. I said by 30, not at 30. So universe don't be listening all the time. But anyway, y'all done threw me all the hell off. Y'all got some goddamn questions? Shit, I don't know. What the fuck?
What was your sacrificial? What's that? That's a big word to say when you're drinking. What's your sacrificial offering thing? Did anybody say what their offerings was? I'm confused. I don't have any. I don't have no regrets.
Y'all, I don't know if we keeping this goddamn panel up. We might have to do a do-over where we actually act like we got some goddamn sense.
I don't have any.
Sacrificial lamb as life. Okay, so for me, what I'm over with, and see, I got to keep it 100 because I still feel like I sacrifice every motherfucking day just because I'm a motherfucking parent. You know what I mean? That just goes with the territory. You know what I mean? It's just what happens. And so what I'm doing is trying to be more intentional with being a parent and also being Linda. Because often when it comes to being a parent or just often being a woman in general, we get lost, because of all of the shit we're doing, people we're helping, whatever, we get lost. And so, yeah, I'm done not knowing what the fuck Linda likes. I'm done not doing the shit Linda likes. I'm over for that shit. And that's that on that. Yeah. I'm done with close enough. I'm over with. I'm done with. It's over for. Yeah, that one. It's over for. Okay, Camille, on to you. What's it over for you, ma'am? Hold on. Are you on mute? Yeah, hold on. Damn. There you go.
You know what's funny? Who answered that? I don't even. Oh God. Okay, I can't remember who said it. It was probably OTT. Quite frankly, she is my spirit animal, is what I'm realizing. But I don't really do the sacrifice thing too much on other people's behalf. Because I finally have just gotten to the point where I can acknowledge that sometimes I can be a little self-absorbed. But it's really my human design, okay? If I'm gonna get with it, like I have to do the shit that makes me happy. Like I have to use my energy and my power for the things that make me happy because it doesn't feel good otherwise. So in order to live and be in alignment with who I am and my design, I genuinely have to do that. Now, on the flip side, serving people, helping people, supporting people makes me happy. So I can do that without it feeling sacrifice. Whereas some other folks might be like, well, I'm no longer going to show up. I'm no longer going to be this. And it's like, cool. If that doesn't serve you, then great, don't. But for me, it does fulfill me. So it's not like I'm selfish and I don't fuck with people and I don't help nobody. Like I I get off on that.
Okay, you get off what? I'm listening. What you said?
But I mean it. I swear I mean it.
You're taking notes.
Okay, one thing I'll say. Sorry, y'all. This is a little Bacardi spice rum in here. Okay, this is a little bit in here as well. And I haven't had my dinner yet. It came late.
Wait, hold on. Y'all, this behind the scene chat is off the fucking chain. So don't mind us. If we just start busting up laughing, please go down in the chat. Okay? Anyway, back to you, Camille. What were you saying? I'm listening.
Sorry. Okay. What I was saying though, one thing, I guess the only thing that came up was and a few of you know because I shared it from like the Clubhouse stuff and everything about how over my my birthday and like in the beginning of this month, like I wasn't I wasn't really emotionally in a great space. And for the first time, I think ever, I didn't try to pretend that I was, so other people felt better. Because if there's any sacrifice that I make, it would be that, like, to just kind of like disregard where I'm at and still try to show up and hold space or be the person that makes people smile and all of that. But don't get me started. So if there's anything that I'm saying, no sacrificial lamb. It's no more sacrificing my emotional well-being to make you feel better.
Love it. Love it. I think that can go across the board for everybody. Like, I think everybody can resonate with that. Come on, Martine, come through. What are you no longer sacrificing lamb? Sacrificing lamb? Okay, whatever. You know what I meant. Let me make sure y'all from you. I don't. Boop, boop.
I'm in Camille's, wavelength here. I'm feeling it too. And so for me, I'm done like waiting for the right moment to do something, waiting for enough money to go on vacation, waiting for the right moment to, take a break and go to dinner, waiting for the right moment to put that, whatever, I'm done with that. I turned 40 in this past year. My kids are getting older. Things are getting even better between my husband and I. It's like it's getting better and better as the years come, and I'm like, pay attention, Martine. This is good. Like, pay attention. And so I'm done being, not in tune with my femininity, and I'm done being like always, because he wants me to be more of a woman, and I'm like not paying attention, and I'm like, hold up, this is good. What's wrong? What the hell's wrong with me? And so I'm done not giving him the space to be him and put me where he wants me to be. And I'm just ready to take on everything, and that I deserve. And so I'm done just putting boundaries that don't exist in my life. Like, I'm blocking things, and I'm like, girl, listen, these are all the stories you're creating for yourself. Like, enjoy this life. And so I'm living it. And I'm done having people telling me you can't do this, you can't do that, you don't got enough money to do that, you can't be going in here, you can't do. Yes, I can.
Yes, you can. Yes. I love it. So let me ask y'all this, because what I've noticed with clients, friends, or everybody else, when I ask women, especially Black women, what makes them happy, they all get the glazed over look, like, shit, I don't know. I have no clue. So I'm going to ask y'all, what makes y'all happy? What brings y'all joy? Do you know? And so I'm going to come back to you, Ms. TT. Come on. I'm going to give you a minute. Come on, stay. Come on, operator. What brings you joy? What makes you happy?
So these days, over the last year or so, it has been not having to report to people. I have spent almost 40, so 35, we'll say just over 35 reporting, whether it is husband, kids, school, job, mama, somebody, and 3, 4, 5 of them in one day. Where are you? Where are you going? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Well, what about me? And so having those titles all that time, I still started putting myself into, like, naturally the title positions, even when not asked. So we're back to were you asked to do that? No. So you're doing it. So you're doing it to yourself. They're not doing it to you. You're doing it to yourself. So are you putting yourself in places and positions where you don't want to be out of habit, and you're just refusing to change the habit? So I had to change the habit. I had to say, I can wake up at 12 if I want to. And if my bills are still paid, I don't give an F what you say about why I woke up at 12 o'clock. in the afternoon? Were you up at 3 a.m. this morning while I was sending out emails? You weren't. You were asleep. You were 3 sheets to the wind because you went to sleep at 11. So getting to that point, of saying it's okay. Running my own damn schedule is what I've always wanted to do. And so all of this, 8-figure earners get up at 5 a.m. in the morning and they do what they want to do then, and they meditate and they work out and they do all the shit before 8 a.m. And then their asses are tired. So unless you have a team, when you have a team that does everything for you, when your business is running on residual income and it can run without you, then that's cool. Because you get up, you do that morning routine, and what else do you do? In the middle of the day, you got a damn siesta going on. You go on a happy hour at 4 o'clock because other people just getting off work ain't even got off work. They still at work. You at happy hour, okay, because you got up. But that's because you built an empire. You built the legacy that's self-sustaining. And so how do I do that? My power hours start at 11 a.m. If yours are in the morning, the thing about it is when I stayed up till 3 o'clock, I got you your damn email. It was waiting for you in the morning. You know what I'm saying? But people tried to brainwash me to say, you got to be up in the morning. No, I was already up. When you got up to go to the gym, I was just laying my ass down. And so but I have to realize how to rest in the middle of the day. You know what I mean? And not feel guilty about that. But that's the shit I'm done with. This time management shit, that's the shit that I'm done with. About running my schedule, my clock, and you don't, Jay, don't. Oh, I don't know why you talking to me.
You know what?
You can't do that. You gotta say the whole thing.
No, you gotta say that. I'm gonna leave it to you, but I'm just gonna say that we practice the
Wait, hold on. Let me see if I know. Wait on. Feed me, fuck me, finance me.
Feed me, fuck me, and keep me financially stable. Then fuck you, feed you fish heads. I don't give a shit.
And we ain't even giving you fish out of Charleston because that's too good. We're going to send it somewhere else. Look, I am the operator. I am complete and I am out. I'm done speaking.
She's done speaking.
I'm done speaking.
I forgot what the hell question did I ask, because what the fuck? What did I ask, Camille? Come on, Camille. Help me out. What I asked? What was that about?
What makes us happy? That's what you
Oh, yeah. Right. There you go. Thank you.
Teamwork.
So,
Jay, since you knew the question, come on through. What makes you?
Well, I didn't say I was ready to answer. No, I'm gonna piggyback off of what Stacy said to an extent. Freedom, having the freedom to lean into whatever feels good and feels right in the moment. Whatever that might be, that's what's making me happy right now. Being where I want to be, doing what I want to do, loving who I want to love, fucking when I want to fuck, just all the things. That's what makes me happy right now.
Hey. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. It's about to be a whole wretched ass twerk party. Anyway, moving on. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, I love it. So I see OTT over there swaying. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on, TT. What makes you happy? Come on, we listen. Hold on. We are with a bated breath.
What makes me happy?
Yes, ma'am.
I like Thai food. It's the little things. It's I was listening to the operator, as she just sends out them damn emails and laying her ass down at 3 o'clock. I love the spoon at 5, and then go to the gym. That makes me happy. Telling my kids to go sit their ass down because I'm busy. That makes me happy because I'm owning myself as the woman that I am. It's the little shit. I feel like I when we were in where was we at last year? Jamaica.
Yes, we were there. Yep.
What I realized was I wasn't living my most authentic life. I was seeing all of this bullshit that what I wanted. I was, going to these people, and I'm just going to say it. I'm so sick and tired of people doing it. And I'm kind of glad of the pandemic. I'm sick of these fucking vision boards, and we just getting there and we sipping and painting and eating cheese and fucking meatballs with that nasty barbecue sauce. Like, I don't want to do that anymore. But what I realized was I wasn't living and operating from a place where I believed that my happiness mattered. So when I realized when I was in Jamaica, I was like, damn, I've been fucking up for a hot minute. Maybe I was gonna say 2 years. Fuck that. It's been a long time. Ever since I got that first piece of dick, I have not focused. My mom always said, focus on your schoolwork, get off them boys. But now that, I've went through these little rocky patches, I found what made me happy. It's the simple shit. It's getting a pedicure. Is when they take that little cheese grater and go back there and grind it all the way down. I like shit like that. It ain't always dick. It's other stuff. I like money. I realize money is a vibration. The more money I have, the wetter I get. So I love that.
Come on, Camille. Come on, do that. Come on, the wave. Yes, the wave. Well, OT, you said the more money I make, the wetter I get. Drop the motherfucking mic. I mean, what else is there to say? Like, I'm just asking.
I was worried when they took my equipment now. Don't get me wrong. They was like, we might have to put you on estrogen. I was like, if this shit don't work, then I'm dead. But it worked.
Bam. There we go. It works. It works. It's going to get full. The operator said they're gonna snatch y'all shit down. We're gonna have fun.
YouTube ain't keeping this one.
This has not gone any way I expected it to. And I love every fucking minute of it. This is fabulous. Okay. So did we come to you, Camille? What makes you happy? What makes you happy?
I mean, low key, I just put it in the chat, but I feel like I have to co-sign OTT. Money makes me come. You know what I'm saying? Like, hello, yes. But beyond money, I'm finding joy in doing what I love, what I enjoy, and being able to pay my bills with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am so grateful to be an entrepreneur, because not only do I enjoy what I'm doing, but I also feel like I'm creating an impact. And I know that sounds so like cliche, status quo, but like genuinely, I mean, overall, I'm very happy with the majority of my life. I'm very fortunate to be able to say that. So a lot of things bring me joy. Shit, going to the park brings me joy. Drinking this drink brings me joy. Cannabis joy. This panel brings me joy. Like, I'm just joyful. Yo, I gotta. I feel like I need to be complete. I feel like I got a little too much joy right now.
See, ain't nobody panel cracking like our panel cracking. I'm just saying, we just does it different, okay? We just do it a little different. Yes. Come on, Camille. Yes. Everything bringing you joy. I love it. Mm-hmm. Yes. What is bringing me joy? You know what? This whole me, because I'm typically the loner chick. I'm behind the scenes, whatever. I'm not out and about. But when I finally realized that my purpose is to help us not live the sacrificial lamb ass life, because that's been my life since I was 6. I'm like, this has been my life for so fucking long. And to have finally realized that's what I've been doing, and that I'm no longer doing that shit, not even for these children. I told them, take y'all ass upstairs. I'm going to be busy. Bye-bye. You know what I mean? And that I can say that and not feel guilty, because a lot of guilt comes with us putting ourselves first. What you mean you can't? What you mean you're not available? What you mean no? Like, we don't have the fucking ability or space or empowerment to say no. I love the word no. The word no brings me joy. That word gives me, yes, I love it. No, I ain't gonna be able to do it. Mm-mm. And that's a complete fucking sentence. You don't get no explanation. It's no, period. The end. So that brings me joy, being able to express myself without feeling the need to explain or defend myself. No, that's all you're going to get. Nope, not going to be able to do it. Mm-mm. And I feel bad about it. Brings me joy. And also red wine. I love it so much. Okay, anyway, Martine, did we ask you what brings you joy, boo? What makes you happy? Come on through.
Thank you. What brings me joy? Most recently, we finally, not finally, we got our son. He's 9 years old. We got him a cell phone. My husband and I had a conversation, and we got him a cell phone. And then when my husband he created a WhatsApp group for myself, him, my son, and my daughter, the four of us.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what happened. We started conversing, like the four of us, and my son started typing. Not that I didn't know my son could talk or send voice note, but it was just that burst of joy that came in my heart. And I sent my husband a voice note. I was like, oh my God, we created this? This is us. This is what brings me joy. I said, this is making me happy. I said, wait, the four of us together, and we're about to go. We're leaving for Puerto Rico in a couple of days.
Hey.
For vacation.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah, we decided to, out of nowhere, we're like, forget, we're going to Puerto Rico for 4 days, and then we're going to Florida for 5 days. I'm going to go see my mom. And I was just like, you know what? This is what life is about. And back to what OTT was saying, the simple things, getting ready for this trip and just looking at this chat and my kids and talking to each other. And, it's just, it's priceless. And I'm on Clubhouse all day, every day, hearing those millionaires. I'm like, I don't know if you got that. I don't know if you got this WhatsApp group with your kids talking to you, telling you, Mommy, what are we eating tonight? Mommy, the food was good. Like that. I cannot. That makes me happy every
Girl,
single
you're not about to make me shed no thug tears. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. No. Okay. But I love it. I resonate with that so much. I resonate with that so much. So I don't know who out here watching us. I ain't looked at no damn comments or nothing. So if we think about our audience, if we think about the people whom we are here to serve, and we think about our own journeys, what words of wisdom or encouragement or advice would you give someone who is still living a sacrificial lamb-ass life? Like, what would you tell them to help them move further along in their process and start honoring themselves? Let me see. Who we gonna go with first? Come on, Jay. What would you tell them?
I would tell them that they are deserving of every single thing that they don't think that they deserve and that they desire. That all of those things are for them. There is not any person that's more deserving or less deserving than them. And so to embrace that, and sometimes it starts with just the very small things. One of the things that I did, it was months before I left LA. And when I did it, I got why are you doing that now? You're moving. But my space wasn't comfortable to me. And so I was waking up and I wasn't feeling the good energy that I wanted to feel. I wasn't feeling the way I wanted to feel when I woke up in the morning. And I bought all new curtains, and I bought the pillowcases I wanted, and the sheets that I wanted, and the extra pillows and all the things. And it was because it made me feel good.
Yeah.
It changed the way I was waking up in the morning, and it changed the way I was starting my day, and I deserved it. And it didn't matter if I was going to pack all the shit up in 2 weeks and leave. In that moment, I was like, that's what I want. That's what's going to make me feel good. And so that's what I'm going to do. And so even if it's those small things, like take those small steps, lean into the things that would make you feel good, that you feel like, oh, if only I could have, and make the shit happen because you deserve it.
Yes. Make the shit happen because you deserve it. Exactly. Exactly. Come on, Miss TT, before you fall the fuck to sleep on us. Come on. What?
You know what? Damn, you know what? I didn't even realize how my eyes is closed. Anyway, hold on, let me put this on so I can look a little decent. Damn, don't get mad at me. Whoa. Say it again.
Yeah, I got you. So thinking about the fact that we got people watching us, people we serve, who are still living sacrificial lamb ass lives.
Shit!
Okay,
I got it.
you got it. Cool.
There's my answer. So you know what? I think the most important thing that we don't do as women, we're always going 24/7, even when we're laying and we're supposed to be resting. You know, we're worrying about all of the things. I was talking to my sister one day, and she said, you know, she's a medical doctor, so she knows what's out there. But then she also says that she finds herself when she comes home at her most stressed because she's worrying about if her baby is breathing and stuff like that. So I think we have to learn how to find that balance and really honor ourselves, because we keep hearing this shit about, you know, don't pour from an empty vessel. And you know, when you really sit back and think about it, many of us are pouring from a damn empty vessel, like it's dusty in that jug, in that container. And then we're still trying to teach people how to never would have made it. Oh, yours gone? I still got some. I got second. But you know, I want the ladies, whoever catch this crazy ass shit. I don't even act like this. This felt like a bar talk. But anyway, you know,
that's what we do when you with, you know, you let it remember.
I just feel like you got to put yourself first and stop thinking that I got to do it for my family, then, you know, mama, daddy, the community, and blah, blah, blah. You have to do it for you first, and then everyone else receives from your overflow.
Yeah.
I did that. If I ain't say shit else tonight, I said that.
Yes, you did. Come through, TT. Yes, come through. Come on, Camille, what you got? What would you tell the people?
Well, honestly, it's a little bit of a piggyback off of OTT's, but the thing that came to my head was choose yourself first. Like, you get to and you need to. You know, the pouring from an empty cup. I think about also the airplane instructions. In the event of an emergency, put your mask on first, because you aren't good to anybody if you are not okay. And I think that a lot of us, especially women, when we put our capes on, we are always like, oh, let me make sure everybody else is straight first. And then maybe if there's something left over, I'll take care of myself. But it's like, no, sis, choose yourself first. And then that applies to self-care, relationships, you know, friendships, your job, or your business. It's like putting yourself first, because you are your most important priority. Even if you are a parent, you are still your most important priority. Yeah. So that's the concise way I can say that before I ramble. I'm complete.
I love it. She's complete. I love it. Come on through, Miss Operator. What you got?
So I say the first thing to remember is that where you are today is the sum of the actions that you did in the past, and that got you to here. So therefore, if you want to change the course, your trajectory, then you've got to change your actions here now, today, and that'll give you different results. If you're not happy, if you're happy with where you are, 10x that shit. 10x that shit. Just figure out who are the people that are around you. You are the sum result of, by income and activity, the 5-6 people closest to you. Do you need to elevate? Do you need to add other people to your circle to help you elevate to another level so that you're not staying stagnant at the same level? Are you the smartest one in the room? Are you the most traveled one in the room? Are you the most educated one in the room? Move the fuck around then. If you are, move around. Move around. And then I'll say your voice is as important as anybody else's voice. So I am a proponent of being the voice of a woman's voice. I am the voice for those that don't have one until I have the wisdom to know that they do. And I want you to know you do. Until then, I stand in the gap. So if you need to use your sister's platform to help you move to the next level, ask, and I'm sure it shall be given, but you must ask. Closed mouth doesn't get fed. If you need to use, the skill set, the knowledge of any of that of someone else, I can tell you right here on the platform, I'm pulling from everybody. Camille, if it was not first for Jay introducing me to human design and Camille being able to teach me, then the intuitiveness that has come from Yolanda, the skill set and the silent questions that I ask Martine at 2 o'clock in the morning because she's still up and that she gives me answers. And then OTT is just a foundation that brings it back down, right? Because you get involved, you get caught up in the hustle and bustle. A lot of people's talking about we're human doings now instead of human beings. OTT is about being a human being. What is it right here and right now in the present moment? How do you feel? Are you okay? If you're not, fix that shit. Pause. Fix it. Because the more you go down the same wrong road, you get far down that road and then you have to backtrack. Don't do that. You've heard us all here on the stage right now. So I say, stop now, do your evaluation, do your self-care, identify, use your voice, use your sisters, reach out to other people, and come as you are.
I love everything. I love everything you said. And I'm going to piggyback on that in a minute. But before I do, Martine, what would you tell the people? What would you tell the people?
Yes, I'm gonna piggyback on what the operator just shared, and I want to say, stop waiting for people to validate your worth. Enough. You know, I'm a social media coach, and a lot of people come to me and they're like, nobody liked my post, nobody showing love. Who cares? Get over it. Okay, you got a voice. Go at it. Show up. Okay, the people that are meant to listen, to watch, will. And stop waiting for the validation of everybody that's around you, because they're not about what you're about, what you're about, period. And so that's what I would say to you watching this. I would say, listen, you got this, you're good to go. Don't seek validation. Seek for investment in you to get better at what you do, so that your voice is clearer, so that people can understand what your message is and show up, because you got work to do. That's what I would say.
You got work to do. Yes, yeah. I love it. And to piggyback on that, what I would tell them is pay attention, because oftentimes we are so disconnected from our own pleasures and joys that often when I ask a Black woman or anyone in general, what makes you happy? It's like, I don't know. So I challenge everyone listening to take a day, and if you're really feeling froggy, a week, and just pay attention. Have a little notepad, like, ooh, you know what? That burger I had really hit the spot. I enjoyed that. And take notice of what brings you joy and what don't. You know what I mean? So that you can begin to be in connection with what feels good to you, because we have become so disconnected. We don't even know what the hell we like to eat because we're so busy cooking whatever everybody else fucking like to eat. They eat hot dogs and fucking chicken nuggets. It's like, is that what you like to eat for real, sis, or no? Like, I like lobster tails and fucking crab legs. I don't want no goddamn chicken nuggets. You know, so do you even know what you like to eat? Simple as that. Really figure out what it is you love, enjoy, what brings you pleasure. Take a fucking day, minimum, week, if you're feeling good, and do some inventory and some data and some research, because I like science. Okay, I'm a nerd and I look good too. Okay, and you need to get that information about what makes you feel good. Do some data research and find that out. And so, yeah, we can keep keying all night long. I know we could, and we might still do that once we go off the live, because y'all don't need to hear everything we're talking about, okay? But where can the people find y'all? What do you guys have? Because I know y'all give so much incredible value. Let them know where to find you, what you got popping right now. And so we're going to start with Camille. Come on through. What you got going on right now? Tell them where to find you.
Okay, fantastic. You guys can find me on the internet at The Intentional Goddess, on all social media platforms, also theintentionalgoddess.com. What I have going on right now is that I'm currently in pre-orders for an anthology book that I am a part of that is launching next week. I'm really excited because we did our bestseller campaign today on Amazon, and we hit #2 in the personal sexuality and growth. So I'm so grateful for that. So yeah, you can go to my site, theintentionalgoddess.com, and in the shop, the book is there for pre-order for the paperback as well. But that's about it.
Yeah, so that means everybody on this panel is going to get a book. Okay. Yes, that's what we're doing. Anyway, moving right along. Miss Martine, where can they find you and what you got popping right now?
Yes, thank you. And so the best place to find me is on my website, my name, martinecadet.com. What do I got popping right now? My TV network. Yes, that's right. I have a TV network streaming on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV. We just went live with our own app on iOS, Android as well. Yes, and we're heading to Apple TV, Android TV. I'm ready to build that network. We're going to be going live. We're going to have 4 new channels. So if you are ready to share your business expertise, your journey, hit me up. Go on martinecadet.com, apply, and I will see you inside.
I love it so much. Yes, come on, Miss TT. Where can they find you and what you got popping?
Right now I ain't got shit popping because I'm trying to get some shit done. But I have a private community. Y'all can come over there. That's our prosperity community. You know, that's only for the ladies. I'm working on my 3rd book. I'm trying to get the first one, which is a fiction novel. We're working on getting that as a screenplay. But right now, you know, for the month of March, I'm just chilling. You know, I'm on all things, all social media. You know, it's only 2 of us in this world with the name of OTITI. So, you know, it's me. I took my hair out. I'm everywhere. No, I mean, I don't got shit going on right now. I can't tell y'all I'm selling. I'm not selling nothing. I had to take a break so I could have
Oh my fucking God. I love it so much. But so when we get done, I'm going to drop in the comments. I got a whole landing page so you can get to meet everybody here, including Miss Monica Wisdom, who was having tech difficulties, where you can go and check them out, connect with them, find out what they got going on. So we're going to get into that in a little bit. But Miss Operator, Miss Stacy Moore, what you got going on? What's popping? What's happening? Hold on, wait on. Are you on? Hold on mute. You and I. Okay, you go.
Yeah, you know I'm special. So, the operator, what do I have going on this week? Black Women Confidential, and it's not over yet. There's one more day of training, but this is Black Women Confidential. This is the 2nd anniversary of Black Women's Startup, the group, the movement started by E.R. Spalding. It has been phenomenal. We have had the day of power. We have had the day of faith and politics. That's crazy. That combination, it was, really weird. And then the authors and speakers. Then we had, my gosh, the business day. And then today was love and intimacy, where our very own Yolanda Renee showed up and showed out with secrets in her soliloquy. Oh my gosh, about secrets in the man, breaking it down with that analogy for each one of those letters. So it's been phenomenal. I've also been part of the After Dark. That was Wednesday night and Thursday night, and then tomorrow night. So you can still come hang out. That's 7:30 on Central Time at www.blackwoman.afterdark.com. And I'll be hosting that with Ona Brown here tonight. The panels are phenomenal. It has been Women's History Month, and we have been given the shit and the shizzle all month long. I swear, look, this is a different panel. This is a different something. This is in the raw. So if you're here and you're offended by the language, you're in the wrong place, or you need to reevaluate yourself and your self-care, as other people have said, because you're probably in the back of your head saying, yes. And then in the front, you're going, I can't say that. But anyway, it has been a phenomenal month, and I am just running strong. We've got an ambassador program that's getting ready to drop out, and I'm going to leave that behind, Jay Murphy and her stuff. But speaking moderating on Clubhouse, allowing you to show up as your authentic self, hanging out with Camille Talicia in the Expand, Evolve, and Thrive Clubhouse, hanging out with Yolanda Renee in the Mind Your Mental Clubhouse. It's just been phenomenal. And then following Martine around, I can't keep up with her because she's on everybody's stage every day. So, just running behind Martine. But it's been phenomenal. So catch me where you can. The Operator, THEOPER, the number 8, TOR on any platform. Try it. Clubhouse, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. Try all the places. And if you can't find me, DM me on one of those and tell me I need to show up somewhere else. I am the Operator. I am complete, and I am out.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, that's okay. Y'all know I just started a dance break to anything, whatever. Anyway, bringing it in, Miss J. Murphy, what you got going on? What you got popped in? Where can they find you? Okay.
The whole song. I love it. So you can find me across social platforms of Becoming J, JAI. That's Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all the things. We are getting ready to launch Confidently Courageous with Jay podcast. So if you are interested, you can go to confidentlycourageousconvo.com to apply to be a guest on the show. We are having conversations with people that are doing amazing, phenomenal things, that have stepped out and blazed a new trail for themselves and done so in such a brave and amazing way. And then we have the Ambassador Program, Social Climber Society, Social Climber Society Elite, where we are teaching you how to show up in your brand and tell your story and dominate social media from what we learned through our own journey. So that is at socialclimbersociety.com.
Yes, I love it. And I have dropped the link to our page with all of us. So you can go ahead, you can scroll, you can read all about us because we're all fucking fabulous. And you can click our links to connect with us because the operator gave me this language. How can I connect you? Yes. Okay, that sounds sexy on me. You like that, don't you? Yes. And so let's round this out. What last words, advice, information would you give to the people just about this whole conversation about not living a sacrificial lamb-ass life, about being authentically she, unapologetically free? What does that mean to you? What would you say as your last thoughts? And we're going to bring it to Martine. What would you tell them? What would you tell them? Your last few thoughts. Uh-oh, are you frozen, Miss Martine? Are you frozen? Oh no, we're going to come back to you. Okay, come on, Camille. What would you tell them? Your last few thoughts.
Great question. First of all, I feel like my major thought is get you a group of women who you have these kind of conversations with. You don't have to broadcast it on the internet like we did, but I think that there is some healing, there's catharsis, there's laughter, there's growth, there's connection that gets to happen inside of conversations and spaces like this, which is also one of the reasons why I, again, love being a woman, because when we come together intentionally, even if the intention is just to talk or laugh, it's always powerful. It's always magical. And so, yeah, that's my final thought. And yeah, I'm complete.
Awesome. Thank you. Like, you're so right. Having spaces in a commune or sisterhood. And it's so interesting. Oh, we lost Martine. No, hopefully she comes back so that she can give her round out. But I know growing up, it was this whole idea of women being catty, like they can't be friends. It's always BS. Like y'all can't be around each other because it's this competition. Like, no, you got 6, 7, including Monica, badass chicks who are able to come together and commune and have conversation and support one another. So it's possible. Don't let social media or whatever else fool y'all thinking that we can't support one another, because that is BS. So Miss TT, tell the folks, what's your last thoughts? What's on your mind? Honey, what's going on?
Just relax. That's what, people need to learn how to relax. I think it's just too much shit going on. The pollen is fucking bad here in South Carolina. The pandemic, people upset about that. The the guru relationship guy. They
Oh,
fucking
Jesus.
they fighting about Biden because they don't know when he gonna give out the next stimulus check. Like, I need people to fucking relax. That's what I need people to do. That's my last damn thing I'm gonna tell y'all. Y'all need to relax because y'all, we dying out here in these streets for no fucking reason. You know, we think it's all COVID. People are dying of stroke. People are dying of a broken heart. You know, just the list goes on. Just fucking relax. Then you're gonna have to delete this.
Why? Why?
I don't know. I think because I'm sobering up now, and I'm like, did you say that? Like,
this is fabulous. I'm going to put it in all the spaces. I'm going to chop it up and put it on my podcast and everything. It's going everywhere.
do it. I say do it, damn it. Mm-hmm.
It's going everywhere. Yes, but that's real talk though. Relax, because Black folks are dying from heart disease and high blood pressure and all this other stuff because we are stressed the hell out. But the thing about it is we weren't conditioned to relax. What does that mean? What does it mean to relax? We've been conditioned to struggle, to survive, to work hard. We don't know what it means to relax and have pleasure and ease and joy. And that was the whole point of this panel, is how do we allow ourselves ease and joy and pleasure when we've been programmed to do the fucking opposite? Mm-hmm. Programmed to do the opposite. You know what I mean? So I love that. That's 100. That's right on point. Relax. Why? Because you can. Right? Give yourself permission to just fucking relax. I love it. Thank you, TT. That's beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Come on, Jay. What you got? What you gonna tell the people?
You know what? I would say that you don't have to pay for happiness with struggle and with sadness and with just all the bad shits. So be happy more, laugh more, enjoy more, have more sex, love more. Just do all the things that make you happy. You don't have to pay for that with misery. It doesn't have to be a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
It does not have to be a struggle. I'm over here trying to put the damn link because Camille says she don't see the link. I put it on the Shadow the Sacred page. I'm gonna put it on my personal page too, so people can see it in either space. So
The
yeah,
link actually isn't working, Elin. It's going to a login page. Yeah. So yeah.
Let me make sure I put it.
So I
Okay.
was trying to get you in the chat, but you weren't looking.
Girl, thank you for letting me know. So I must have copied and pasted the wrong damn thing. So hold on. I got it. I'm gonna get it. I'm trying to do too many things at once. Hold on. Stop it. Okay, great. I've been drinking. Y'all want me to multitask, and I've been drinking. It won't stop talking in the background. Make it stop. Make it stop.
Stop it.
Make it stop. Anywho, okay. Did we get everybody? Who we missing? Did we get Stacy, Miss Operator? What was your last words? What would you tell the people? What would you tell them? There you go.
Relationships are the currency of 2021. You need to have a relationship with yourself first and foremost. I got lost. I keep trying to find it. And then I'm staying here now in bold letters. I am here. I have found, and I am going to keep the relationship with myself. I'm going to put it on the wall. I'm going to put it on my phone. I'm going to put it on Alexa so it tells it to me. I'm going to put it everywhere that I can. Maintain a relationship with myself. Then next important is your relationship with God, or whatever your higher being is, or your spiritual grounding, foundation, driving. Have a relationship there. You need to have a place that you can always come back to. 2020 was hell. I don't care whether you monetarily made it, your revenue was 3x, 10x, 12x, you were upside down. It was hell. Like OTT said, emotionally, there were a lot of things that happened. And if you didn't find it to be hell, then you're insensitive. And we're going to call it out for what it is. So your relationship with your higher being, then of course your family. your relationship with your family. Not that they have to support you in what you do, not that they have to validate you, not that they have to give you the okay or buy shit from you, just understanding who they are to you and that they are part of your inner circle. And then I'll say, then relationships with others. Those are the ways that you're going to gain revenue. That's the way that you are going to make moves in whatever it is, whether it's at church, whether it's in the community, whether it's your job, whether it is scaling. It is all about relationships, because as many times as we say, we go back and forth between who you know and what you know, and it's going to always, who you know always trumps what you know, because you don't have to know shit. And if somebody knows you and believes in you, know, like, and trust, or the power of the whatever it takes, whatever the situation is, it's all in the relationships. But that means that you have to communicate. So I'm just going to say, reach out. And then as we look at self-care and we look at the reflection, if something is not right, use your relationships to reach out to others, to fix it, to try to fix it, to just cry for help. We don't want you in hopeless situations. We don't want you in helpless situations. We want you reaching out to others. We've come here before you. We have bared everything about our past, from the power of the pussy to the process to the prophets. We did this in these hours. And so we're asking you just take this information, you internalize it, and then you reach out to people as you need for any of those things. So I am the operator. I'm complete. I'm done speaking.
I love that so much about relationships because, me being a bit transparent in this moment is that I'm not very good at allowing myself to be supported. That's difficult for me because I'm used to wearing the cape. I'm used to being the one that does the supporting. That is difficult for me to allow myself exactly to allow myself to be supported. And I've lived the sacrificial lamb ass life, which is why I feel so passionate about helping other women stop doing that dumbass shit. Like, why are we doing that? You know what I mean? Because we were programmed. This is what we were taught. That was what I was taught from 6 years old. And I love the women that are a part of this panel because they have helped me to understand that I can be supported, that people are going to do that for me without any fucking agendas, that I can trust them to just show up and be supportive for me because that's what they want to do. They want to support. And it's like, wow, it's such a novelty for me. And I just want others to understand that it's possible to be supported without any fucking strings attached or any agenda, but that people genuinely care for you and want you to succeed and want you to move forward. And so that's part of what we wanted to do here with this panel. We was all over the place. We kiki, we acted the whole fool. We had technical difficulties, but we had a good damn time. And we hope that you've gotten something from this. And we might come back again because this was all over the place. And I loved every minute of it. So we're going to go ahead and shut it down. TT, we're going to make sure she's good. And,
Linda, what do you have coming up? Because I feel like this sister circle is evident of the power of women coming together and, you know what I'm saying, living their secret. We're understanding the secret, to femininity and womanhood. What you got coming up?
Well, thank you. Because I did forget. Hold on a second. I sure did forget. I went to everything. So, what do I have for? It's actually for those who are a part of this panel. If you did not register, you SOL. But what I'm going to give you is my text line to hit me up because I have something coming up. It's not ready to drop just yet. But if you're on here, you have pre-launch access to what I got coming up, but it's a secret, right? Because the secret to being a satisfied Black woman, if you missed that keynote, you missed the damn good speech because I did my motherfucking thing. I'm just saying, I did my thing. Anywho, so if you missed it, if you did not register, go ahead and text me at 773-923-0872 and put the word panel in because I know you coming from this and I got you because I do have something dropping. And for y'all will get first VIP access for being a part of this panel. So I ain't gonna tell y'all all of these because it's a secret. And only way you're gonna get access to the secret is if you hit that text line. So go ahead and do that. I'm just saying. So you can know what it means to be a satisfied Black woman because I'm living my motherfucking best life. What? Yes. Anywho, thank you, Camille, for reminding me because I sure did forget. Wanted to make sure that everybody knew where to find you. I put the right link in, so that link worked, right? Did we try that link? We good. Okay, cool. So the right link is on my personal page as well as from Shadow to Sacred. Go ahead and click that link. Figure out who you vibing with, which is everyone, because why not? And go ahead and see what they're talking about and connect. And with that, we are, as the operator say, what we say, operator? We are out. Peace. See y'all on the flip. TT, throw up them deuces. What? Come on. Yes.